Chatting here with Mabel Canton Cougar coach Paul Tollefsrud. Week number 2 was the home opener for the Cougars, and Houston took care of business on Mabel's home field. We saw the result of the game, coach, as you broke down the film of the game. What were the takeaways?
Honestly, we got beat at the line of scrimmage. We got driven. We got their tight splits and their physical linemen actually, I mean, really took it to us, and we really didn't have an answer for them. We got driven, in the defensive line, and our outside linebackers, didn't feel like they should. And then driving them back into our deeper linebackers, and so basically it was a line of scrimmage, and on both sides of the ball, on defense and on offense. On offense, we didn't finish blocks. Something we really need to work on, and again, it's reps and practice stuff, but we really need to work on staying on blocks, finishing blocks and stuff like that. And we didn't this past week.
When it comes to the finishing blocks and staying on blocks aspect of the game, how much is that is just developing a little bit of a mindset that, you know what, I'm going to keep playing till the whistle or till that guy is by me 10 yards and setting up a big play for my squad?
And that's a lot to it, not just one popping and being done. It's you got to make contact, jolt them, and then finish the block, and that's not to hurt somebody, but that's, we got to stay on them, and then in space find somebody to block and kind of break down to go make that block. And that's something we're not doing right now, and we need to do that.
And sometimes when you have a game like you did on last Friday night, does having a game like that kind of help instill that a little bit more? Because I know from a coaching perspective, you can probably harp on it a lot in practice, but when you actually see that on film and see it in action on a Friday night, does that help drive that point home a little bit more?
Well, I hope so. I hope the kids are learning from film, and they saw we actually got whooped. And hopefully they take ownership in it, and we're working on it. We worked on it yesterday, we're going to work on it again today. And our next opponent is very, very similar in size, and getting out the ball. So I mean, in every game we play this year, it's going to be the matter of us being smaller than teams. We're not a very big team, and our kids have worked hard in the weight room and getting stronger and stuff. But it's a matter of, teams are going to be bigger than us. We got to get off the ball. We got to attack. We got to, make piles and stuff like that. And, and again, every day we got to continue to work on that and harp it as coaches, and try to get our kids in the best situation as possible.
Might seem like a weird question to ask with the margin of the game, but were there any positives you could take away from last Friday night?
Our kids don't quit. We're still down. We're down big, and things aren't going well, and stuff like that. Our kids are still playing hard. And that's one thing, we can pride ourselves on, and, we're not going to quit. We're going to keep coming at it, and, hopefully that continues to happen. And then we put together a good run here.
And Southland going to be your opponent this Friday night as you head out to Adams to take on the Rebels. What are you expecting to Southland come Friday night?
Like I said earlier, they are a big team. They try to establish run first, and then they'll kind of spread you out and throw their tight ends and then some hitches on the outside, and they get you to try to think that they're gonna run the ball, and then a little bit of hit play action and stuff like that. So again, we're going to be smaller than them, but we're working on getting off the ball, and we'll match intensity, I hope, and we'll see what happens.
All right, Coach. Hopefully you can get the winning ways going Friday night. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Keep you guys healthy. We wish you best of luck.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Paul Tollefsrud, head coach of the Mabel Canton Cougars. They're heading out to Southland Friday night.